This is a cycle of music written for the Chinese calendar. Help us produce our music. Now, Price Kent.
Hi, my name is Price Kent. I'm a classical oboist and I've been playing the oboe since I was 10 years old. I have both a bachelor's and a master's degree in music performance from UC Irvine, and I also won a Chancellor's Fellowship to obtain my master's degree. When I was 16 years old, I soloed with my first orchestra, the Quincy Symphony Orchestra in Quincy, Illinois. And when I was doing both my undergraduate and master's degree work, I performed with the Pacific Symphony in Orange County, California. Unlike most classically trained musicians, I decided to go beyond the traditional repertoire, which I had played numerous times in performance, and decided to branch out and improvise. And in fact, that's how I met Kevin Kent. Kevin and I have worked on a number of musical projects, including the very first one, which was for an impressionist artist, Neville Payne. This is my oboe, which I use on most of the pieces. And this is the English horn. We use this on pieces like the ox and the horse. These instruments are beautiful, right? That's why we really want to get into a studio to record them properly. Big studio, big room, great sound. So now we're turning to the brilliant idea that is Kickstarter to raise the money that we need in order to get into the studio and get this properly recorded.
It was a gentleman named John Koo who invited us to write the music for the United Nations World Awareness Program.
Kevin and I first met John Koo at a Disney event held by the Producers Guild of America. And he introduced us to his foundation, the Franklin Foundation, which supports autism awareness. And when John explained to us that he had an upcoming event about raising autism awareness, Kevin and I were very excited. He subsequently asked us to compose and perform music for his program the first week in April of 2011. I'm happy to say that the program was warmly received by both the audience members, the children who attended who had autism, and also the dignitaries that were present.
Here we are with John after the presentation of the music. You know, the music has all been recorded on the computer, but without the piano or the oboe or the cello or the other instruments that we need to complete this album. Here we are with John again. Here we are with receiving a congressional award for the performance and the music. Here's sort of the people from the Franklin Foundation. And the live performance was wonderful, and unfortunately was distorted right off the mixing board, and as it turns out, that was the only recording made.
One of my fondest memories of the performance is when some of the children who were sitting in the front row stepped up to play the iPad along with Kevin during the piece that we called The Dragon.
Hi, my name is Max, and I had the pleasure of being able to see the first live run of these compositions, and seeing the look on the kids' faces in reaction to the music was just absolutely phenomenal. I'm absolutely ecstatic to see that these guys have taken the project to Kickstarter. I think it's the perfect launching pad to get these guys into the studio and turn these compositions into something truly great.
We need your help to get back into the studio so that we can record this music the way it was meant to be recorded. We'd like to thank John Koo and the United Nations for their inspiration, and we'd also like to thank you for contributing to ours.
Perfect. Producing music has always been a passion of mine ever since I was a little kid. I think this project has something special about it, something different, and something very rewarding. It's time to record and master these 12 compositions we wrote for the United Nations World Autism Awareness Day. The music's only been heard once, and unfortunately that recording was distorted and unusable. We want to go into the studio and complete these compositions. We need your help. We feel like we must finish what we've started here. Your support is appreciated, honored, and comes with lots of different benefits. Please support us now, and thank you Kickstarter for providing this platform.